Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So as usual, this is my TradingView page. Go check it out for some updates. I posted some lately, and as you can see, actually, most of them, if we take a closer look at the last three, for example, here two on Ethereum, posted that it's pretty bullish here on this breakout above key resistance with this nice bull flag, and this happened, so we moved higher into my target approximately. I took some profit, re-entered, and I'm now profitable once more. So this currently looks pretty bullish again, but we are a bit extended. So similar, of course, to what I said here with this bull flag, same scenario. Yeah, so that's that. And of course, here on Bitcoin, this is what I posted today. Nothing too major happened lately, but you definitely want to check it out. So as well, make sure you follow me here on Instagram for some fun along the way at EnlightenedTrading_trading_. So this is one of my latest videos. Also pretty important that you check it out. And what I said right here is basically that we are most likely going to hold around 7,000 support, maybe even retest this trend line, which I drew right here, and I'm going to show you it now. And that's actually this trend line, and you can see that we actually moved back down to it after we touched it multiple times, and then broke out, retested it very nicely, also came back down to this key support trend line, and then went higher parabolically. Not parabolically, but strongly higher, and are now holding here in this top vicinity. So this is currently pretty positive here for the Bitcoin price. And I can now basically delete these two trend lines because they won't be too important now. This was broken and retested, so this is now actually a thing I would look out for, and it's a retest of this support around 7,100, 7,200. If we don't break out soon, with maybe on the TD sequential moving higher on a green 4 or on a green 3, but most likely on a green 4 or 5 to then count down the next phase. But this currently looks like a bull flag, especially if we go to smaller term time frames. Here on a 4-hour, this looks pretty positive, holding in this top vicinity. I do think a retest, as I said, from 70, maybe even actually from 7,300 down to 100 is not unlikely, and is actually pretty nice, or would be pretty nice for the Bitcoin price. I do like this retest here, almost forming a double top, but double tops in my opinion are meant to be broken, because a line of least resistance is forming here along the way. And if you want to know something about the line of least resistance, make sure you go ahead and check out my video I did about it. So that's it actually for the 4-hour time frame. Nothing too important to talk about, but it seems like we are a bit extended, as I said, here in general, and a healthy retracement down wouldn't be too bad in my opinion. Maybe we can draw this a bit better. So just adjusting it. Actually, I'm going to draw it differently. So maybe we can do this something like this. Maybe I'm going to draw a pitchfork, and actually I can show you later. But this is a continuous uptrend here on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is looking currently healthier than Ethereum is, because you can see, even though we had consecutive higher lows and higher highs on Ethereum on the 4-hour time frame, and especially on the daily time frame, as you can see very clearly, continuous higher highs and higher lows. And this is pretty bullish, of course, but I do think Ethereum especially is due for a correction and a break of this ascending channel, maybe down to $130 approximately, but I don't think we will drop much further than $150. I do think that would be very healthy actually for the Ethereum price, and would be great for its longevity with a retrace down under and a nice correction. And of course, this would coincide with Bitcoin maybe even retesting the $6,000 range down under. I don't think that's unlikely, but as I said, Bitcoin is not looking as overextended as Ethereum is currently. So this is the reason why I'm going to mostly focus on trading Bitcoin instead of Ethereum, is what I said in my latest video. And you can see we clearly broke this trend line as well. So we are now above key resistance areas. So this is something to look out for. And especially if we move and zoom out, then you can see we are on a Fibonacci of the 0.382 retracement for bearish reversals bearish corrections down. That's not what I wanted to do. This is not unlikely that we move into this vicinity. So just making sure I got this on point. So as you can see, we now wigged to the 0.382 of the Fibonacci retracement, and this is now a key level, as you can see, which is now important to break. If we break significantly above 7,900 and especially 8,000, then I do think we can move up to 9,000. And then, as I said, retrace down to maybe 7,500. We have to wait and see. But I think, but I also think 7,200 wouldn't be too bad for a retrace, for a retracement once we reached 9,000. So this is of course still pretty bullish. On the 3-day time frame, you can see we are now on a green 2. This has not yet traded above the green 1, but this is something to look out for. This candle is going to close. Oh no, we still have some time. It's going to close, I think, tomorrow. No, this is actually interesting. Okay, so this has started. Okay, we still have some time here trading on this candle, but if this green 2 starts to trade above this green 1, and as you can see, I like this 3-day time frame very much, then I do think bullish trade is not. It's actually pretty much recommended here on Bitcoin. So a weekly time frame, still looking pretty bullish. We are now at a green 3, above a green 2 and above the green 1, also signaling a bullish trade. On a monthly time frame, we are now on a 1. If we get 2 actually trading above the green 1 in May into the halving, then this could be a pretty strong sign for the Bitcoin bulls, and actually the sign that we now have formed the higher monthly low compared to 3,000 here, around 3,800. So that's it actually for this Bitcoin price analysis. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Also, as I took a small look at Ethereum, but as you can see, we can draw these trend lines very nicely here on Ethereum, and you can see we are wicking constantly at this trend line, and if we actually break above it, then this is pretty bullish, but I don't think this is going to happen actually in the near-term future. So that's it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it, and I see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.